pond purification system is developed to help ASM miners manage their wastewater on the site. So the principle of operation of this system is to prevent the discharge of their effluents into natural water bodies, but to contain the water on site and then to filter it and reuse it in their operations. So we have this image depicting how the system works. This from the discharge points, that is during the processing of the ore from the discharge points, the first pond, pond one, is created to contain the water that will be washed from the processing system. So this could be the sluice box as we see here. It could be from the alluvial washing plant or whichever processing plant that is being used where water is discharged from. So in this pond one, sediments settle within this by way of gravity. We know that the effluents from the processing may contain or contains sediments, contains heavy metals, and perhaps the chemicals that are used in the processing, depending on the type of processing technique that is being used. So by gravity, the sediments settle here. And once settling is ongoing, the water on top definitely will become a little bit filtered. So there's a channel that is created here to allow the filtered water on top to move to the next settlement pond, which is the pond 2. And there is a sort of a decline to allow water to flow through by gravity again, or a step down to allow the water to flow through by gravity again. At this pond 2, still by gravity, the little sediments that will be contained within the pond 2 will continue to settle. And so the channel from the pond 2 to the pond 3 will allow water that is somewhat more filtered to move into the pond 3. And at this point, you see that the water here will be quite clear. The water in this pond 3 can then be pumped to help in the processing. So it's more or less like a closed loop circuit. The water is pumped from the pond 3 to be reused in the processing or could be reused in the mining operations. So at any point in time, there's prevention of the water moving from the mine into the natural water bodies. The advantages of this system are that one, the natural water bodies are kept clean because water isn't being or effluents are not being discharged into the water bodies. And then two, miners are able to manage the little water that they have. So at any point in time, they still have the same or somewhat the same quantities of water being used. So the issue of pumping water from dams, creating more dams to get more water day in and day out is also reduced. And also during this scarce water seasons, they still have enough water to continue with their operations. So one thing that this system does is that it is only able to allow filtration of water. But then there is another technique that is being introduced, more or less an upgrade of this system, where some farm materials have been noted to be able to absorb heavy metals and some chemicals, some of them being rice hulls, rice straw, sugarcane baggers, etc., etc. So the upgrade is to fill these channels with these natural farm materials and then some meshes put at the ends to prevent the washing away of the farm materials. So as the water flows through the channels, absorption is also taking place. So we see that the heavy metals will be reduced and the chemicals will be reduced. Before it gets to the point three, we'll have the condition of the heavy metals and the chemicals reduced to fall within standards. So at this point, even the clean water, apart from being reused in the operations, could be used for agricultural purposes. That is, after some tests have been done to see that the, uh, the pollutant limits, the pollutants are within acceptable limits. So this could be reused for agricultural purposes, could be used for even construction of dams in cases where there's scarcity of water in the communities. It could be used for fish farming, etc., etc. So regarding the implementation, many miners, especially the licensed operations, have adapted this system and are managing their water efficiently without polluting the natural water bodies.